Robert Rivas Radio, Tejano, and much more. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Savannah to my morning show. Good morning, Savannah.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Doing great, Savannah. How about yourself?
Good.
I got to tell you, man, I ran into you last week at the Traders Village.
Yes.
And that was actually by accident. I was out there with my dad spending money I didn't have. And I'm out there, right? And I'm hearing somebody singing. And I go, let's go over there, Dad. Somebody's singing. Let's go check out who's singing over there. And I see you singing, but unfortunately, I've never met you in person that I can remember, or I didn't recognize you, one or the other.
I recognized you.
Well,
right
thank
away.
you so very, very much. Ese cabrón me debe dinero, you probably said. No, so anyways, I did know, and I said, Dad, let's check her out for a while. Let's see how good she is. He goes, all right, so we're there. So then I go introduce myself to your song guy, which at the time I didn't know it was your husband.
Yes.
And then right away you get in my car and you go, Robert Rivas!
Yes. I was excited to see you. I haven't really heard your shows, but I see it on Facebook all the time, and I always like it. And I'm like, oh, his show's doing really, really good. And I was like, yeah, Robert. And I see your picture all the time. So I was like, hey, and you're like, who are you?
Exactly. I was like, it wasn't me. No. Go get the blood test. It's not me.
It's not me.
But anyways, thank you for joining me on my morning show.
Thank you for having me.
Now, is it Savannah Votion or is it Savannah?
Savannah Votion. That's what my maiden name is, and that's what my stage name is. Everybody calls me Savannah Votion, whichever. I use both of them.
There we go. Now, Savannah, you're from Thelma, Texas.
Yes, I am.
Now, when you told me earlier that you were from Thelma, Texas, I thought, I've been all over Texas, and I don't ever remember seeing this town, Thelma, Texas. Where is Thelma, Texas?
Oh, my God. It's right there, right before Pleasanton, Texas, on Pleasanton Road before you hit 1604. It's a little town. You can just pass it right up.
One Dairy Queen, one taqueria, and that's it?
No, one McDonald's.
There we
go. One Shell. That's it.
You've been singing for quite a while here, although you're young. You're 26 years old, but you've been kicking ass for a while already. Where did this all start? Where did you get the idea where, I want to sing? I mean, how old were you? A 6-year-old, 8-year-old? Where did this all start?
Okay. I was 8 years old, and my teacher, Miss Bustamante.
I know her. No, I don't.
Miss Bustamante, she was a mariachi instructor and also a choir teacher. She also sings at all churches. And she was like, Mija, do Texas or Texas? And I was like, no, I'm embarrassed. She's like, you sing beautiful. I was little. I didn't know I could sing. Well, I had everybody crying. All the teachers, the faculty was crying. My mom and dad were crying. They said I sang beautiful. That's where I found that I could sing. And after that, I just started singing. My grandfather sings. My whole family sings. My tias, my tios, they play instruments.
Savannah, we have something in common. Because when I was little, I would sing and people would cry too. But they wanted me to stop singing. They wanted me to stop singing.
But you know what? You know what? I was bullied as a young child because I was different, because I would sing and they would make fun of me and they would tell me, why do you sing that Tejano music? Tejano. And I would be like, no, but it's because that's what I like. I like Mexican music. I love it. And they would make fun of me. But now, as the person I've grown into, I think the culture of all this music, whether it's trio, whether it's mariachi, whether it's conjunto, tejano, I think I've actually, I was inspired by my grandfather and my influences, which would be Rick Acosta, which would be Severo Contreras, which would also be David Gonzalez. A lot of these people, they molded me, and that's why I'm the way I am. Without them, I don't think I would be where I'm at today.
Well, let me ask you, you being little, were you performing in any talent shows or anything like that?
I performed at high school talent shows, at the Alamo Heights. I won a lot of little pageants. I also did, what was it? El Gordo y la Flaca.
El Gordo y la Flaca.
Yeah, I didn't go all the way. I went to like 900 and something.
That's all right.
But it was something I tried, and it was fun. And the thing is that my parents, they pushed me, but they didn't have to push me. It was something that I loved to do.
Right. Okay, now you're going through all of that, and then lo and behold, you start performing with Bravado Band.
Yes.
How did this happen?
My dad's cousin, Rick Martinez, had a band going, and I knew a lot of the guys. He knew a lot of the guys. I was young, and I just tried out, and my uncle was like, you have a beautiful voice, you're going to sing, and I did it, and from there I went to Kansas City, Oklahoma City. I went everywhere with them. I was with them for like about 8 years.
With the guys.
With the guys.
Wow, man, and that can be a pain in the butt, can't they?
No, I still play with Steve Gonzalez. He plays with Eddie Gonzalez, and he comes and he helps me out once in a while. So, I mean, you get to know these guys, and they end up becoming your family. They're called musical family.
That's right. That's right. Especially if you're on the road with them.
Yeah,
pretty much every week.
So you kind of.
Sure, man. Me being a guy, I've been on the road with many bands promoting out there, and they get on my nerves. Just stay the hell away from me.
They're like, oh, we don't want the room next to Savannah. Chinga, she's loud.
I remember I was on the road one time with a female singer named Dea from Catalina Records, and we got to an event there in Edinburgh, Texas, and we were running late. We had to be there in like 10 minutes, but we get to Edinburgh, and she says, pull over to the Dollar General. I need lipstick. And I go,
These girls, yeah.
Now, a male singer ain't going to ask you that, but a female, sooner or later.
Yeah, we're going to be asking. Or we're there complaining, and the guys are in the back like, putting on their earphones.
Okay, so Savannah, you're with Bravado Band for about 8 years, and then you guys part ways. What happened?
Just a lot of differences. My uncle got real sick, and he wasn't able to do it anymore. And the guys we just all went our separate ways. And I started performing with Texas Latino, which was something that was big for me at the time.
Sure. What year was this when you were with Texas Latino?
Oh, man, I had just graduated. I graduated 2007, because I had my little girl in 2006.
I got you.
2007, yes.
I got you. Wow, yeah, Texas Latino, man, they've been around for quite a while, man.
Yes.
There's a lot of veteran musicians on Texas Latino,
yes.
No doubt. Mm-hmm. They were a favorite. They were at T-Town back in the days when I was DJing at T-Town. Tejano and proud. I tell you what, Savannah, let's take a break in the action. You're listening to Robert Rivas Radio Morning Show, and I'm here with Savannah Votion. Robert Rivas Radio, Tejano, and much more. And I'm here with Savannah Votion. Savannah, you've got some simply awesome music.
Thank you.
Kicking booty. Anyways, Savannah, now, let's jump forward here. American Idol. How did this come about?
I had stopped singing for a little bit. I took a pause, and I got married, and my husband was like, why are you not singing? I was like, well, I want to try the married life for a little bit. And he was like, you have something. My brother was terco. Go to American Idol. Go to American Idol. So I was like, you know what, I'll do it. I tried out. I didn't think I was going to make it. I made it to the first round. Then from there, I went through all 10 rounds here in San Antonio. To the Henry B. Gonzalez. I went to the Alamo Dome. And I went through all those rounds. And I made it to Hollywood.
Wow, that is really something. Okay, so now when you go to Hollywood, I take it all expenses paid?
Yes.
Woohoo!
You even get free food.
Room service.
Yeah, room service.
All right. Okay, so how many rounds did you do here in San Antonio?
I did 10 rounds.
10 rounds? Yes. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was fun.
That's impressive. That's very, very impressive. Okay, so now you leave San Antonio, you go to Hollywood. Okay? Now you get to Hollywood, what happens then?
No, that's the real stuff right there. That's when it gets, how do you say, let me see. That's when it gets a little hectic.
Okay, what happened? Talk to me. Define hectic. What happened with hectic here?
Okay, so this is where you go to the group rounds and you're working with others. You haven't heard them perform. And they're going and picking different singers, and they choose your group for you. And I just got the group that was not the best group. So
why would you say that? What?
We didn't communicate well together. I think the communication was kind of off, and I think we communicated more. And if the girls would have if we as a team, you would say, would have taken our time to practice a little bit more, we would have nailed it. And the thing is that the song that we chose was not good at all.
What song was this?
Somebody That I Used to Know.
Somebody I Used to Know. Okay. So how many rounds did you do with American Idol?
I did a whole number of 11 rounds.
That is impressive. That is impressive. It really, really is. 11 rounds, and then how many rounds in San Antonio?
I did 10.
Fíjate. And you're surviving, and you're surviving, and you're surviving, yes. And you're moving up. But that just goes to show you how difficult it is. This is not an easy process.
No, it's not.
And just by getting to Hollywood, you're already a winner.
Oh, thank you.
You are, definitely.
Thank you.
Look at the competition. You're talking nationwide.
Oh, man, there's some girls. I mean, and just talent. There is so much talent here in San Antonio. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Sure, and you got past that, and you moved on to Hollywood.
Yeah, and it's just crazy.
What impressed you about Hollywood?
I didn't really get to see Hollywood that much.
You were so busy taking care of business.
I was too busy. I was listening to the song on the bus, listening to the song. I wasn't...
It's a mindset, isn't it? You got to put yourself in a mindset to do everything.
You have to be
right,
determined.
sure. Now, when you're in Hollywood and you're doing American Idol, do they have people taking care of you, like makeup-wise, dress-wise, or you do all that on your own?
You do all that on your own.
Really?
Yes.
Solo. Okay, so you got to get to the studio. You got to do that on your own as well, or do they pick you up?
They pick you up first, and then you go to your room, and then you do everything there. The studio is in the hotel, so you didn't have to worry about that. You would go straight to the back, and they had everything there.
Okay, now you're performing there at American Idol. You're going through your round process. Are there a lot of people there in the studio?
There's, audio tech. Everything. Everything's there. You see everybody. Everybody's watching you.
Really?
You're the center of attention. And that's just, I still get nervous before I perform. And I don't know why. It's just
Savannah, let me tell you something. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Let me tell you why, because you need to feed off of it. The day you're not nervous is the day, give it up. You know why? Because that means your excitement is not there anymore.
It's still something. Even if there's two people in the room, I'm like, ooh, I'm nervous. And they're like, why? You've been doing this for so many... I don't know. Ooh, I'm nervous.
But that's a good thing. Feed off of it.
Yeah.
Really, and I mean that. Okay, now, you go through American Idol, and finally, you get to the round where you're eliminated. How did you feel? And be honest. Just
I'm going to be honest, because I am an honest, blunt person, like I always say. I was mad. And I think
What made you mad? What made you mad?
That I have talent, and they chose someone that didn't. And it was like, it's show business. It's something that, whether she was reading off the palm of her hand, whether we took the time to practice, whatever. It was the fact that they would rather make fun of someone than really show the fact that someone has talent. There was a lot of people that they were kicking off the show that had talent, and they were just making fun of others. And I thought that was kind of ugly. I thought that was very mean of people. But that's show business for you. You got to take it as it is. Cutthroat business, whether you like it or not. Maybe I didn't do my best that day. It wasn't something for me, but it was a well worth experience.
Like I said, Savannah, regardless, you're a winner.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people out there that wish they could have gone through what you went through, the process that you did.
And I think going to those to something like that is just a way out of an easy way, because us musicians, struggling musicians, we know what it is to struggle to, I gotta pay this guy, I have to pay him for this part, and I gotta do this, or I gotta get t-shirts, or I gotta go do this, I gotta do that. It's hard. It's hard.
Sure it is. And you're tackling everything on your own.
Yeah.
So you know what it's all about.
Yeah.
You definitely know what it's all about. I tell you what, let's take a break in the action. I'm here with Savannah Votion on Robert Rivas Radio Morning Show. Robert Rivas Radio, Tejano, and much more. And I'm here with Savannah Votion. Now, Savannah's still all pissed off. She went outside and kicked the cat and the dog, and she wants to get in the wreck and beat up senior citizens. She's still pissed off. Savannah, settle down here, Savannah. Cálmate. Are all people from Thelma, Texas like this? Savannah, what's going on here?
It's so funny.
No, really, Savannah. I can understand. You're going through all this process and your hopes are up there.
And I'm tired. I had no sleep, guys.
Yeah. You're tired and you're going through all this and you're probably thinking, man, all of that for nothing. You probably thought that, right?
You know what? I thought, I'm going to go through this round. Yeah, right. It was just an experience. It was fun, and it opened a lot of doors for me.
There we go. Now, word has it that you came out on Jimmy Kimmel. Talk to me about this.
Yes, I did come out on Jimmy Kimmel, guys. Okay, I dressed up as, the whole theme was I'm gonna get the red jacket like Michael Jackson and go on American Idol. I always said I'm gonna go on American Idol, and I want them to pay attention to me. So I got their attention with the red jacket and the little Uzi in the bottom. Well, when my cousin calls me, she's like, I just saw you on Jimmy Kimmel, and I'm like, shut up, don't be lying. She's like, for real. And it was crazy because I changed the channel. I look at it and I can't find it. I go on YouTube, and the next morning, sure enough, it's there. I'm getting on stage to meet with Mariah Carey and all of them, and I'm strutting my stuff like my don't stink, you know, and walking up there looking up, and I have no bra. It's like completely blurred out. That's what he did, and it was for the blooper. And it was hilarious, and I had over millions and millions of views, so I was excited.
So you met Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey, yes.
Mariah Carey, and anybody else?
Keith Urban, Randy Jackson, and...
Not important if you're missing him, right?
Yeah.
If he's missing, he wasn't important.
He wasn't important. I was just worried about Mariah Carey. That's the only one I was worried about.
So now, American Idol, Jimmy Kimmel, you're kicking butt out there, man. Regardless of whatever, man. I know you're thinking, man, Robert, I still didn't make it to the top. No, but you succeeded. Really, man. You put San Antonio on the map as well, just like the Spurs have and other people. It's nice to have people out there in the spotlight with San Antonio being showcased.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Sure. Okay, now, Savannah, you have a CD out right now called Savannah. Talk to me about this project.
I recorded this about 2-3 years ago, and I sat on it for a little bit.
Did you finance the CD?
No, I had Severo Contreras, which was my producer at the time.
I got you.
Helping me out. Margot helped me out a lot too on this.
Margot Morones.
Yes, Morones.
Okay.
We had this project, and Sevi believed in me so much, and I had Rick Acosta, I had all those guys. They're such humble people, believing in me. I was working with Tex Latino, and we just started this project. We just came out with Sufro tu ausencia, and that was the first song we recorded. And when I recorded it, they were like, you got something, Savannah. Now let's try to do something out of the ordinary. Maybe try to hit all the markets, because this is something new for you. You're barely out fresh by yourself. You're not with Bravado Band. You're not with no other band. You're with just Savannah. This is Savannah's project. And so we came out with the CD, and we got some beautiful melodies out of it.
That's good. Now, you have another project that you're working on right now.
Yes.
And hopefully it's going to be released in February.
Yes, hopefully.
Now, what band members are you working with on this project?
I'm going to be using one of my good friends, Danny. He used to play with Primavera. I'm very, very blessed with having such a great producer. Mr. Rick Fuentes is helping me out. And I believe I'm going to be using Rick and a lot of other artists.
Are you financing this project yourself?
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah, that's a bit oof.
No wonder, because we met at Taco Cabana and Savannah was eating a bean and cheese taco. You know, when you're saving money for a new CD, you got to eat bean and cheese tacos. And I know, I've been at bean and cheese taco. Trust me.
No, my grandma would say, no, don't be going to Taco Cabana. Go to the house and go make some tortillas, and you better make beans, and you can eat a bean and cheese taco at home.
Savannah, are you a good cook?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
If you want to impress your man,
you got to be a good cook.
What do you cook? What's your main dish that you're going to make it? That's your, that's your Super Bowl plato right there.
He loves rice. He loves my rice. He brags to his friends, to his family about my rice.
Okay, but what about your entree? What is it? Enchiladas?
Enchiladas.
Enchiladas. Mm-hmm. Now, what about homemade tortillas?
I make them. They're not the best.
They're selling como Texas and Florida y todo eso.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, they do.
Okay, now you have a little girl también.
Yes.
What is her name?
Shelby.
How old is she?
She's 7.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
You gotta enjoy them when they're little, man, porque before you know it, they'll be grown up and they'll be telling you off and everything.
She's already starting to roll her eyes. I'm like, hijo, no, Shelby. You need to stop with the attitude, but hey, she's a Votion, so... my mom says, what you did to me, just wait. And I'm like, no, Mom, don't say that. I'm so sorry. I lost an earring.
Now, Savannah, do you have a full-time job? Do you work?
Well, I am helping my cousin right now. We're cleaning the dominiums over there in Dominions.
Yeah,
cleaning houses.
Really?
Yes.
I wanted to bring something up to you. Now, it seems like you got a lot on your plate.
Yes.
But you know what? You still have your big smile on your face. And that's very important. Because, it could bring a lot of people down, what you're trying to do. The female Tejano market is very, very tough. I'm sure you know.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you this. Are you a Tejano singer, or what kind of genre singer do you consider yourself?
Okay, I'm a Tejano singer. I'm a Tejano artist. But I am very versatile, and I do not categorize myself in just one genre. I'm trying to venture eventually off internationally, regional.
Sure, of course, and that's what you need to do. Always leave yourself open to other genres, porque you never know.
You never know.
Now you say, I'm only Tejano and that's it. Then you go, pues we don't want to play you, porque you're only Tejano.
Yeah.
You got to leave yourself wide open for others, because you never know. Okay, so look, what's in the future for Savannah?
I got a big project going on right now. I am doing my new CD, and I just want to play every weekend. That's in the future for Savannah.
Savannah, for a person who has come out on American Idol, you play with Bravado Band, and you maintained yourself out there as the entertaining people. It takes a lot for you to be out there at Traders Village in the middle of two streets there. We're going to call them little callejones, whatever you want to call them. But you're out there, man. You're out there with your pretty smile. You're out there with the microphone, and you're singing, and you're entertaining. You don't care if it's one person or 30 people or 1,000 people. You want to perform. You want to sing.
I'm a starving musician that loves music. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's jazz. It don't matter what type of music it is. I love it. I feed it off of it. I wake up singing, humming. I can write songs in less than an hour. I love it. Something that I love to do.
Do you play any instruments?
No.
No instruments?
My only instrument is my voice.
There you go. Savannah, any last words for your fans out there?
I love you all very, very much. And without y'all, I would not be so driven and so starving for this. Always keep your head up. Never forget who you are. Always be humble. And just smile.
And don't get pissed off when they tell you that's it. You're done with American Idol.
Hey, we are entitled to get mad once in a while.
Savannah, let me ask you something. Did anybody say, man, you look mad? Or could people tell that you were pissed off?
Oh, yes. With the one thing with Savannah, if you know me, if you're a fan of Savannah, you can tell by my facial expressions.
De volada.
If somebody messes up, I'm looking straight at the guys like, turn right back around and smile.
When Savannah's pissed off, birds stop flying. Fish stop swimming. Cars quit driving. Right, Savannah?
No. I wouldn't want that.
I'm just playing with you, Savannah.
Okay,
anyway,
Raul.
Savannah, thank you for being part of my morning show, okay?
Thank you for having me on your morning show.
Awesome, man. It's been an experience here. I'm going to tell you right now, and if I get fired tomorrow, I'm going to get pissed off like Savannah. I'm going to go out there and kick some ass, okay, Savannah?
Okay.
Thank you for joining me, Savannah.
Thank you, Robert.
Robert Rivas Radio, Tejano, and much more, and it was simply awesome being here with Savannah Votion.
Oh, thank you.